People all over the world are quitting fapping, commonly known as masturbation for those of you who aren't familiar with the lingo. Youth are also starting to slowly withdraw from pornography as it relates to fapping. But to stop fapping, like any other habit or addiction, it takes time, patience, and sometimes trial and error. That's why we're here, to reach a helping hand for you and get you back on the right track. So for today's video, we will be discussing how to resist urges, stop fapping, and reclaim your power once again. Before you start, ask yourself this: what's the reason you've decided to stop fapping? Is it for your mental or sexual well-being? Is it for a relationship, or are you motivated by religious or ethical considerations? Perhaps you're just curious to see what happens. Whatever your reason, take some time to consider your underlying purpose for taking on this endeavor. Consider how much your habit is costing you in terms of time, energy, or relationships. How would giving up porn or masturbation enhance your life? Having a strong why will help you get through challenging times. To stay motivated and on track, remind yourself of this goal regularly. Masturbation as a habit forms as a result of stimuli that our brains link with specific behavior. To break a habit, you must reorganize your brain to disrupt the trigger behavior association. You can disrupt the cycle and reclaim your power if you can eliminate these triggers or begin to associate them with a replacement behavior, and you can start to slowly withdraw from masturbating and replace it with much better activity. Keep track of every urge you have. What triggered you immediately before the urge? This will assist you in identifying the triggers that lead to your addiction and eventually eliminating them. Of course, the urge to masturbate stems from the environment surrounding you too. So prepare an offensive strategy for when triggers occur. And to the greatest extent feasible, avoid triggers that could jeopardize your goal. Prepare for success by having backup coping mechanisms in place for when temptation strikes. Consider learning a new skill that intrigues and thrills you and using it whenever you feel the want to seek out porn or masturbation. Get ideas for ways to divert your attention when temptation strikes. You can also treat yourself to something you enjoy, such as a favorite show or song, but only when the trigger occurs. Determine the fundamental reason for this trigger and whether it is a symptom of something more serious, such as low self-esteem. Seek out services to assist you in processing these emotions. Finally, every day and whenever you are provoked, remind yourself of your reasons and move on. Seeing your progress may be extremely motivating, especially while fighting the opposition. Keep track of your progress. Count the number of times you avoid a trigger. You'll soon have a running total of all the fapping you didn't do. Seeing those tally marks can be satisfying. If you make a mistake, don't punish yourself. Failure is a natural part of the process. Reflect on the circumstances surrounding your failure to learn from it. Use this new information to your advantage by experimenting with fresh techniques. Consider whether your objective was achievable to begin with, or whether you need to adjust it to be more incremental. You are not required to go it alone. A solid support system can help you overcome temptations and setbacks. Asking for aid is not a sign of weakness. It's astute. It's calculated. Almost every superhero has a sidekick, and you should find yours to assist you, keep an eye on you, and hold you accountable. Find an online network of people who understand what you're going through and can propose strategies to keep you motivated, such as the NoFap community and subreddit forum. Make an external accountability partner to check in with frequently to ensure you stay on course. You save testosterone by not masturbating. More testosterone equals more masculinity. Your voice becomes richer and more forceful. Your body hair is growing thicker and your muscle mass starts growing faster. And as you know, if you work out in the gym, you use testosterone to grow your muscles bigger and stronger. That's why you should also change your masturbation habits to something more productive like going to the gym. Increased testosterone causes the release of pheromones, which make you more desirable to women. Of course, the ladies appreciate a manly man. And what else would make you look manlier than some extra testosterone on you? Also, to those of you out there who are struggling mentally, masturbation hinders you from feeling happy because you are constantly haunted by regret, or what we may call post-nut clarity, which is that feeling you get right after you finish fapping. However, once you stop masturbating, there are no more boundaries. You are happier more frequently, especially because simple things make you joyful, such as going for a walk or listening to the birds sing. This is due to the overexpression of dopamine receptors. PNO can make you feel self-conscious, if not paranoid. One explanation for this is that you must conceal your socially inappropriate behavior from others. As a result, you may get the impression that everyone is watching you. When you stop masturbating, you start worrying less about how others see you. However, this does not imply that you become impolite. Simply put, you stop overthinking the implications of your actions. You're out there, sharing your gifts with the world, and not worrying about how they're received. Then you have the confidence to pursue things in life that used to frighten you. Assume you leave your employment to pursue your passion as a freelancer. Many people have tried to quit masturbating by going into a hard mode for 90 days. And while I gotta agree they have some real iron resolve, I was suspicious. A goal of this magnitude may be unrealistic and intimidating. As a result, many people relapse or never begin. That being said, if you believe you can pull it off, go for it. Otherwise, it makes more logical to begin with smaller goals. Try going 1 week without fapping, then 2 weeks, then for a month, then 2 months, etc. This is how it'll work. Begin with a small objective. Do not run yet, but begin walking. Finish it and reward yourself by going out for a walk or doing something you generally enjoy. Take advantage of the momentum to establish a little higher objective. Begin by abstaining from porn and masturbation for 1 day. You can relapse the next day, but limit your time spent watching porn. As a result, you reset the counter. Restart, but this time for 2 days. When you relapse, lower the amount of time and intensity with which you view porn. For example, the transition from fetished to regular porn. After that, do 3 days. When you relapse, at the very least go from hardcore to softcore porn. After that, do 4 days. When you relapse, switch from softcore porn to erotica. The specifics may vary, but you get the concept. Setting unreasonable goals is preferable to taking small steps. When you feel a desire, you instantly engage in the accompanying default action. You enjoy watching porn and masturbating. Your brain's pathway from the urge to behavior is robust. If you simply quit doing it, your mind will crave it even more than before. That's because our minds dislike losing things we've grown accustomed to. That is why you must deceive your thoughts. Replace your default habit, PMO, with something else rather than abandoning it. Eating is a wonderful example. Assume you wish to lose weight by following a low-carb diet. You can't just quit eating carbohydrates, can you? They must be replaced with protein and fat. Otherwise, you'll be constantly hungry. I hope this video helped you find your way out of the fap maze. And remember, it's never too late for you to start over and be the best version of yourself. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more self-improvement videos. See you next time.